Yo, what is up, chat? Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you all so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. What up, Jodo? What up, Rip? Pika? What up, Yashuin? What up, Coffee? Music's so loud, it's not. It's on minus 35. Good to see you all. Thank you all so much for coming. We have so many changes dropping tonight. So many. My list is massive. So the server will be going down for the whole meeting. So, you know, I don't need how long it's going to be down for. All that sort of stuff. It's going to be down for the whole meeting. Minimum. Maybe longer. All right? Just want to get that out of the way now. It is going to be coming down. We're going to be messing with files, settings. We've got, like, I got a whole checklist to get through. Okay. So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be messing around with some mods. We're going to be removing things. Yeah, about 10 minutes and I'll shut it down. I'm not in the game to put any announcements in there, but I will put it in the Discord. But yeah, about 10 minutes and we'll be shutting it down, and then it's going to be down for the duration of the meeting, and potentially longer. But I think we could get it all done within the meeting. But I like to keep these nice and quick so that anybody can come and watch them. Do I have time to run in and do something? If you can do it in 10 minutes, then sure. Hey Kathy, how's it going? Welcome. So yeah, a whole bunch of stuff we got to get done tonight, and we need to. It's going to change everything. Some of it you're gonna love, some of it you're not. I think you probably like it for the most part though. So let's see where we can get started. So first of all, we are going to be dropping a wiki. It is most likely going to be out tomorrow, and I've already pretty much been writing it up, but I want to make sure I got everything in there before we release it. But the wiki is going to be used for everything to do with the server. So you will not find Palworld info in there, because it's not a Palworld wiki, right? It's just a server wiki. So if you want to know about, you know, businesses and guilds and alliance systems and all that sort of stuff, that's where it'll all be, including, you know, kind of like bug fixes and that kind of thing. So on the topic of the wiki, if you can think of anything that you would like in the wiki, or you think would be useful to new players, existing players, or whatever it is, then please send it my way. We're looking to not have it crazy full of information, but we want to make sure most stuff in there is covered so that we can at least hand it out as like a manual for the server. If there's anything you're unsure about, you could either find it in there or ask for help, but it will have everything in there. So yeah, please do let me know if you can think of anything that needs to be in there. And you got to think of new players as well. What's something that new players who will be joining might not understand, or, you know, need to know. Okay, but yeah, I was trying to get that out for today, but I've just ran out of time. So I will be trying to get that finished tonight to be out for tomorrow. Now, a lot of this stuff is going to be completely finished after the stream, but we can cover it all now. So the reason for that is the server doesn't need to be down for a lot of it. So I was just want to try and get the server back up, so then we can all, you know, everyone can carry on playing. So there is a couple of other things, such as some updated rules. Building the world for new players is a great thing. Sure, yeah. We're working on that, yeah. I made progress in that building stream after I left. I've been doing a lot of it off stream. I will be going through that shortly on the plan that I've kind of got for it. But we also need to talk about a couple of other things to do with the building as well. Such as we are going to be... Recently, I put out how I'm going to be recruiting for things like moderators for the server, things like that. But we are also going to be bringing on actual world builders. Now, the reason for this is if, for example, like, of course, you guys can build, that's no problem, but nothing will be permanent. Whereas the world builders would have the building plan, and we would essentially all work together to build it to how we want it. So there's going to be a new role dropping soon, and we're going to be bringing on some world builders just to help, because it's a big old world and we want to make it nice and cool. But yeah, that's just going to be part of the new rules and roles. All right. Recently, we also released a feedback form. Now, this feedback form, it's completely anonymous, right? So I don't know who sends it in. And we've had a few sent in. However, one of them stood out because it was basically just a suggestion. I don't want the feedback form to be used for suggestions. You kind of can, I guess, but with that, if you want things like that actioned, it's better as a suggestion, so then everybody else can have a say on it. So for example, if the feedback was something like, oh, I wish breeding was faster, like, that's a suggestion, right? That's not really like feedback. Feedback is the server as a whole, that kind of thing. So, but you can find the feedback form in the Discord, and I'll add it into the information section after this stream. Okay. Right. What time we at? All right, about 4 or 5 minutes, and I'll be shutting the server down. What up, Joda? How you doing, bro? All my pals are depressed. I don't know what to do. Put them away. Put them in the power box for a little bit. They get better. Or, get like the hot spring thing and all that lot. All the medicines, yeah. Okay. During this stream, I am going to be going into the server with some adjusted settings and removing things like those chests that were just left out in the world. We're going to be getting rid of them today. So I've removed all the suggestions about getting rid of them already because it's already on today's plan. Okay. What else we got here? Right. In terms of the guild reset time, now this was a setting that we enabled recently where you have to sign in. One person from your guild has to sign in once every 3 weeks. Now, the reason we set it to that is because anyone who then joins and abandons the server, their base would get destroyed, right? So it's not just filled up with a bunch of bases that of people who are not here anymore. We're going to be upping that. We're going to be making it so you have to sign in once every 4 weeks. So every month, once a month, you have to sign in. So the guild reset time will be increased to 1 month. So remember, if that means you're in a guild by yourself, which is most people, if you do not sign in within a month, your builds will go, your power box will go, it resets you, basically. Okay. All right, what time are we at? 8 minutes. 8 minutes past, so only 12 times a year or 128 times a decade. Yeah, exactly. So it just adds an extra week. Guilds share a single base, right? Yes. So technically, if you're in a guild with somebody, just one of you has to sign in within a month. But that does mean I guess it doesn't matter because it's not taking up an extra base anyway. But that does mean if whoever you share a base with doesn't, disappears, then you could probably get rid of them, but it's not really going to make much of a difference because you have to share a base anyway. And it's mainly just about not having hundreds of bases everywhere. Emptying the server might let the other 0 members to prepare for shutdown. Yeah, I did say there'd be no countdown on shutting it down. I'm just going to be turning it off any minute. Okay. Right. Now let's get on to some of the bigger changes we got going on, because I need to shut the server down for these. So, every time we have made huge changes, it requires you guys to add the new mod packs. Well, I'm going to be taking the mod packs away. We are going to be a modless server. Now, certain things will still work because we can put them in the server. but you guys will not need to use any mods. So we have mods that only need to be on the server now, and that you guys do not need a mod pack. So today, after this change, we're going to be deleting the mod packs. None of us will use a mod pack. I mean, admins still will, because we'll have other things. But every player, no mod packs anymore. We're not going to be updating them. Gone. All right? The only thing this affects, or should affect, I've got to do some testing in this stream. The only thing this should really affect is the fact that you can put down the oil extractor things anywhere. That usually has to be on both sides. So our counter to this is we will be selling the oil for super cheap. You can also obviously get yourself an oil spot, but also admins will still be able to put them anywhere. So if you want one in your base, you can just hit up an admin and they can just come and place it. You can build it. They just have to place it. But that is the only thing that is stopping us right now from not ever having to use a mod pack, which is just so much easier. Because it means that if you guys want to play on your single player worlds or another server or anything like that, you have to take out your you have to take out the mod pack. And I've never been a fan of this, but it was just our only option. Of course, this does mean quite drastic changes because the recipes will be going. We will not be using custom recipes anymore. So that means you can have breeders, you can have ranches, you can have incubators. You won't need to use flint and dung and buckets going. So when you get in, you're going to want to dismantle your things, your incubators, your ranches and breeders. Dismantle them and discard. I mean, you can keep them if you want, but they'd be useless. Discard your flint, your dung, all of that. All right? You can keep them if you want, but they won't be used. I mean, I'm sure they're going to get added to the game one day anyway, but you've only got like a couple of each, so it's probably pointless. Flint's probably going to be as common as like stone. Yeah, big change, big change. Okay, so I'm going to be shutting down the server now, and we are going to get to action. Boom. We want display cases to hold pals or items in. I want to display every Lambo I've captured. We have display captures for pals. You can put display cases down for pals, but I believe you're the only one who can see them though. I'm not too sure, but they are there. Yeah. All right. So let me get my list back up. What am I doing? All right, servers down. Let's do this. Right, so I need to changes my entire existence. Oh, I need to shut the game down a sec. Shut the game down. I'm taking my mods out. I'm gonna be the guinea pig for the mods. Okay, so I'm gonna browse my local files. Content packs, and the mods folder, delete it. All right, let's test this. Oh, I got to change server files. Okay. So I'm going to be getting rid of get rid of this one. And for now, I'm going to get rid of, actually, we'll keep that one for now. Okay, we're good. We'll do the cases after. All right, let's test this. Yeah, so huge changes tonight. And there's more yet. There's more yet. But wait, there's more. No worries, Joshua. We go. I'll recap everything, but I'm just trying to fly through this because I don't like keeping these server meetings long. Yeah, mod pack will be going. Get rid of it. Yeah. No mod pack. Did I even put the server back up? Why is this taking so long? There we go. Yeah, I'll go through how to fully get rid of the mod pack if anybody's unsure, but yes, the mod pack will be going. So that also means you can discard all of your flint, dung, water buckets. What else was it? Animal skin. What up, Andrew? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Did it just get nighttime? Okay, so while we wait for a couple of things, let's go through and talk about some of the changes that we have coming to the actual map. So, basically, no worries, Chewy. I will recap everything shortly. Basically, this whole area is being worked on at the moment. As you can tell, we're currently mapping out... Caz folder? No, the squiggly line mods folder. If you're unsure, do it when I show everybody. Otherwise, you don't want to be deleting the wrong thing. I will show you guys though before we wrap up. But basically, it's not necessarily going to be this big, by the way. But we are currently mapping out the area to see what kind of space we have to mess around with building our castle. No worries, Joda. So it's just kind of built right now as like a rough template, and then we're going to make it look pretty. But basically, we're going to be building a castle on the front so that the community hub is a back part of the castle. So we're going to have different kind of server areas out the front out here, and kind of, you know, just using it for other things within the server, and then the community hub will just be part of it, right? Instead of the community hub being it all. So the reason for that is because it is going to look awesome to have a whole big castle on top of the hill. These buildings down here are then going to be people's shops. So when you run your own player-run business, this is where you're going to be able to run it from. You can have one of these buildings, and we can continue to extend this and all that sort of thing. We're then going to be moving the tavern from the inside of the community hub to down here. This is going to be our new tavern. We will probably make some adjustments to it. But the other thing we're going to be doing, and hence why you can see these PAL boxes here, is there will be things like merchants wandering around the village, NPCs, things like that, just to give it a little bit more life. But the tavern is going to be moving out here. We're not sure if all of these buildings are going to be used for player-run shops yet, but essentially this is going to be our village here, which I've been working on. You've probably seen in the last stream and stuff. And then, yeah, our castle is going to be at the top. A whole bunch of changes coming to that. So then when we go down towards the beach down here, the beach area is going to be completely revamped. We're not sure. What we're thinking is we're thinking of adding merchants and NPCs into these buildings so that there'd be things like a black merchant in there, or a you know, like a wandering merchant, and this is where their shops will be. The GPortal arena will be getting a little bit of work as well, but we're kind of just taking it one job at a time at the moment. So that means over here, things like the restaurant's going to be changed, the tavern's going to be moved. It's going to be a lot different. But essentially everything out here right now is pretty much everything to do with the community. That is not really going to be the case. This is more going to be everything to do with the server. So where you would promote for your guilds, where you would, you know, do quests and your drop chest, like things like that. But in terms of actual just community hangout spots, that would be kind of out the front now. So all of this will become the kind of hangout spots and the lively areas of the server, which is going to be just a lot better because it's a lot less cramped and gives the world some life. So yeah, big changes coming with that, and we're going to be working on that pretty much every day. So just keep an eye out for some of the changes that are coming. We will post them, but right now we make changes and then we change it again. So we're not going to announce like every little detail we change, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's certainly looking a lot better, a lot more like an actual town now. We just got to make things look a bit pretty and stuff, but we're not really worrying too much about the decoration as much as building it, then decorate it. What up, Big Toe Dan? How you doing, bro? Yeah, it looks pretty cool. The castle is a bit tough, but we just kind of got to map it out because of all these stupid little broken walls that we can't do anything with. Hence why, like, here, just like a random post, like a tree. So yeah, we're just kind of mapping it out. And also you can't build in certain bits because it's too close to this fast travel. It's just dumb. So yeah, right now it's more of just mapping it all out, but this would essentially be the big castle on top of the hill. So I do need to wait for it to get to nighttime a second, but the other kind of areas, Minecraft graphics begin out of control. What up, King Maple? How you doing, bro? Cover them? Yeah, I can put a roof on them. What I mean is mapping out the shape of the building. So like for this wall here, for example, is only there because there's a pillar that you can't do anything with. So they will have roofs on. They're more, I've just left them open so we can see what's where. But obviously it's trying to make the building look good, knowing these things are in there. So for example, looking straight on here, this side has to be 2 walls wide because this is huge, whereas this one could actually fit inside one because there's only a tree, but it looks better to have that one too as well. So it's more about mapping it out. You can make some things in the way, part of a courtyard, yeah, which is fine for like here. This isn't too bad. The difficult ones are like out here. Is pretty tough to do because it's also all attached as well. So if you see, everything is all attached to this entrance here. So all of these floors are all attached, so everything stays even and level. This game needs an editor mode. That would be so good. Is Hogwarts? Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, it is a little bit tough, and it might not all get used, right? We might start knocking some of it back, that kind of thing. It was more so about knowing the exact area we have to play with, then make it look pretty. So, and also like these steps right here are just temporary so people can get up and down until we add our proper staircase in and all that sort of thing. Like here, for example, around these walls, like so many, like here's a good example. This gap here, you cannot put a wall because of this stupid little lump here. So, you know, we kind of got to find all the little bits like that and build around it, then make it look good. Hence why this, like, I don't like them when you have walls that do all this zigzag, don't like it. So what we probably do is square it off, but we have to find the, you know, the spots first, then we go there. We also have no diagonal pieces. It's tough. It's tough. Some triangle floors would be great. Sorry, Andrew, I missed your message. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, man. Idea for that spot, what's that? We like lumps. Lumps in the right places, sure. Back patio, oh yeah, for sure. So, I think down here will be more of just kind of like hangout spots. Up the top will be like, I'd like to do like a grand hall for the castle, like things like that. The alternating rotation of the way the stone flooring is placed will always... Oh yeah, they won't be like that. They won't be like that. It will be completely tidied up. Nothing you're looking at right now will probably remain this way. As an example, I hate the side of foundations. Don't like them. So I only want to use them where we need to use them. You know, walls and pillars are just the way to go. This kind of staircase here is just so people can get down and out. But I do not want stairs like this. I think it's ugly. This will probably actually extend round to like a kind of patio area out here, and then this will be left as a courtyard. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff to come. Don't worry about the patterns on the floor and stuff yet. It's, you know, there's no point nitpicking what you can see already. When I logged in, I saw, I was like, oh, this looks different. Yeah, it is going to be very different, and it is one hell of a project. But it's going to be awesome when it's like kind of nearly done. And it's also going to give off the best first impression to anybody new who does join the server, because they would come in and instead of just being here and then wandering out to the world, they would start in the castle. Everything would be going on. We'd add the trade outpost back in. My V-Sync seems to be broken. But then they would actually come down and see the village alive and things like that as well. So once it all starts to come together, it will be a lot better. It's just so much. It's just so much. So we just got to take it one bit at a time. And this castle is going to be a huge project. We're getting nighttime now. Come on, let's roll. Got things to do. So yeah. Absolute, wait, which files did I get rid of in the server? I can test one now. Okay. Let's test this. We come down here. Awesome. So the unbreakable structures mod still works. Work for everything? It does indeed. Chests. Perfect. Perfect. So right now I'm running no mods. I do not have a single mod on my Palworld right now. So, for example, my power box, it builds, it's got normal resources. You know, there's none of those custom resources that we had. It's all but, okay, maybe I still got one, my bad. I still got one, my bad. That's fine. But yeah, there'll be none of that. Dung and stuff won't be used going forward. Will the changes with the boss drops be working again? Absolutely, yes. What? No, there'd be no dung, no huge dung, no flint, no buckets of water, no nothing. Yeah, they all used flint before. How do you keep people from building a second power box? Because it's still, because we can do most of the stuff with settings. So we can just set it to max power boxes per guild is 1. Simple. Doesn't mean we can have a ranch and a breeding farm at the same time. It does indeed. In fact, you could have 7 if you wanted, but you still only have 8 pals. So still gotta be a bit careful. But let's test it right here. Jet Dragon. Cook him up. You can have incubators, you go crazy. Do you want to do something? Give me a drop. I got nothing on me. My inventory's empty from building. So your admin stuff will be removed completely and no more dungs. Why the change for that? Because I do not want players to have to use mods. It's not the best decision server-wise, and relying on every person to update the mod packs and have to remove the mod packs when they want to play solo or another server or anything like that. So no mod packs. Boom, dead. If we haven't got the drop, it might be because I do still have some of the mods in the server. Oh, there we go. But no, oh, was that it? Is it bugging again? Yeah, they're there. All the drops are there. Yeah, they're there. You can see them coming down. I don't get this falling thing. That's not us. That's not us. That's a Pocket Pair server thing. There you go. Coming down from the heavens. Boom. So when you get into the server, obviously I'll make sure that you guys have removed the mod packs before I open the server back up. But when you get back in, you're going to want to remove things like incubators, because you'll get the animal skin back from them. When you get the animal skin back, just get rid of them. Just discard them. They will be no use. You can go ahead and just build as normal now. So for example, egg incubator, you can see the recipe on the left hand side. I have no idea, Pika. Yeah, same with the ranch, same with the breeder. You're all good. You're all set. Okay. So the structures are still unbreakable. Has a tree? Oh no, it's doing that damn buggy thing. Yeah, so structures are still unbreakable. I'm running no mods right now, except that one recipe one, which is a mistake. But that doesn't matter. The unbreakable mod, unbreakable structures will work. You do not need it. This is the longest day I've ever had in Palworld now that I'm waiting for it to get to nighttime. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for that. The only thing is, which I did say when I changed the setting. The true hate so much of it signed up. Recently, because we only had it set to one incubator and we knew it was going to change, I changed the egg hatching time from 8 hours to 4 hours, right? That's the max. The max on the hour, right? So obviously if you have that well looked after, you know, if you have it comfortable and stuff, it goes down, right? It will be going back to 8. But you can now have as many incubators as you want, so that's the trade-off. And we might go higher. We might go higher. But we're not sure yet. We just put it back to the default, or our old default. We won't go Palworld's Pocket Pair's default, which is 72 hours, which is a bit crazy, I know. Come on, nighttime. Let's go. Right. There'll be no recipe limits. No recipe limits whatsoever. You can have as many of anything as you want. Just normal Palworld, but you still only got 8 pals. Yeah, it's gonna impact the player-run businesses a little bit, but we have another plan for them as well. But regardless, no mods. You're going to be completely modless, so you don't need to be swapping out mods when you go and play in other servers, things like that. You're good. There'll be no mods. Is my daytime frozen? So yeah, that'd be a nice change. When will the server be back up? The server will be down for probably another hour. Not until the meeting's finished. Yeah, it's the longest day I've ever had in my life. It's only because there's going to be settings changed as well. So I can't put it back up until I change the settings. But right now I'm just testing what mods fully work, because I'm playing modless right now. So I need to see what mods actually work with where you don't need them. Only the server needs them. So the server has mods, like the unbreakable structures, but my character, which is what you guys do with the mod packs, has no mods, and the structures are still unbreakable because the server has set them that way. Now, my only hope is that the nighttime is still pretty. If it's our modded nighttime, and we don't need the mod on our characters for it, which I don't believe we do. I think me and Joda tested it when we were with the other company. Then we would still have good looking night times as well. But we need to get it to nighttime. And this is the longest day I've ever had in Palworld. So another thing that will be a little bit different this time is admins. Admins will... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did, but I just want to double check. Admins will technically have still 10 bases. So as you can see, I've set up 3 here. One which was for the electricity in the current tavern. I've set 1 down in the market area for NPCs. And then we have 1 over here, which is going to be for farming oil to sell. These are just going to be used because technically I would only be able to adjust admin bases by shutting the server down and upping the limit. So because the limit, right now I can drop it to 1, the limit to 1 base, and you will not lose bases, right? So it basically just means that for the sake of a whole extra mod that we used, we just don't need it. Majority plays on Xbox just crashes way too much every 10 minutes. Oh, really? Does it still crash when you're going like in dungeons and stuff, like in the caves? Oh my god, this is actually the longest daytime I've ever had. Okay. Let's see what else we had to go for a moment. It crashes when I fire. Okay, yeah, so it does mean the changes within the Discord, such as the chat room that tells you how to update your mods, all of that will be going. The how to join server will just be, you know, fill out the entry form, put in the IP at the bottom, put the password in, boom. So you also won't get the password from the mod pack. The password will be in the server info where you get the mod pack from. It will be back in there again. Okay, so in terms of the wiki is, like I said, it's probably going to be releasing tomorrow. I'm going to be typing the rest of that up tonight. The wiki is going to have pretty much everything in it to do with the server, although we're going a lot more closer to default now, so it's going to just include things like player-run businesses, and there'll still be the loading in bug, but that's a pocket pair thing. Yeah, we're going to be bringing on the world builders as well. We're really going to be getting this place built up. My goal is to have every single thing launched within the next few days, because I am going to be a little bit more absent from Palworld, because I've got a couple of things coming up in the week to do with other content and stuff. So I need to bring on certain help and things to ensure that we, you know, have 24/7 support. So the application process for moderators and stuff will be releasing as well. I have a question. Where do I check for instructions for the pre-existing mods that we need to remove? I will go through that with you, Chewy. And then I'll create a temporary chat room in the Discord. But I'll show you as well. We still need help building. I don't mind. Well, the builder kind of role that we give will basically, I mean, it's going to be a bit tricky right now because we're kind of just working through pretty basic stuff right now. Eventually, we're going to spread it out to the rest of the world. And then, yeah, that's when we'll probably start bringing people on. And on that point, if you can right now, any of you, go and build whatever you want throughout the world, really. The only thing you need to keep in mind is if it is not inside a base circle, an admin will just knock it down. Not guaranteed, but if we need that space at all, it's gonna, you know, because it's not part of the world plan. I mean, if you run something by an admin, it might be different, but yeah, if somebody needs like a base area or whatever and there's a build there and it wasn't built by a world builder or an admin, then there's a chance that it could just get removed. So just be careful, alright? For example, which I didn't even want to get rid of, but we had the little hi written out of posts here. You know, it just had to go, kind of thing. But we wouldn't get rid of them unless we, like, need to. Appreciate that, Chewy. Alright, we finally getting a damn nighttime? Come on. Come on. I think right now the mod's working. This brightness is already different. Like the color. It usually goes this orange with the mod still working. But let's see. Will we still have our pretty sky? I think we will. Let's double check. So we have actually got a couple of new players coming into the server, probably tonight. We just didn't want to bring anybody else new in when we were suddenly then going to remove all the mods and stuff. It was a bit pointless to say like, oh, you know, add this mod pack, and then like a couple of days later be like, take it back out. So, a couple of applications have been on pause, but everybody who has put them in, I have been in communications with. Oh yeah, that's definitely working, right? Boom. Beautiful night sky still. We love that. Okay, so the night sky will still work, even though you do not have the mod installed. I do not have it right now, and I can still see it because it's put straight into the server. Lovely work. We love that. Cool. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to go remove some of those random chests. Get them out of here! Okay, shut the server down. Remove the unbreakable structures mod. Change the... Oh, also, in terms of the PvP, I have recently been informed that the PvP setting was actually patched out. So, it was actually a workaround that servers did to be able to enable PvP, but Pocket Pair have stated that they do not support PvP right now, so have patched servers from being able to PvP. It wasn't a broken setting. Okay, let's say 1,000 on that. Player damage, attack rate. Give me 1,000. All right, let's test this. Are they just by your base, Yashuin? I'm pretty much only going to be doing the ones that are inside the ones that Zyda posted. Which, by the way, shout out to Zyda for tracking all of the chests. Time to get rid of them. Got him. Want to sit by the port statue right next to my new base. Oh, that's fine. If it's right next to a base, I don't mind too much. It's just the ones that are just left out in the middle of nowhere. Which is pretty much all the ones that Zyda has tracked, which haven't been... There's been no more since the 28th. So yours won't be in here anyway. Oh, come on. Oh, I put the wrong password. I'm on maintenance password. I mean, hopefully we used to need to, yeah, we used to need the PvP setting. So this might not 100% work anyway. Yeah, but I mean, like, I know, like, if it's next to what is going to be a base or anything, that's fine. It's just the ones that are left in the middle of trees and by mining sites and stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's go test this. So the first one... Where is that? First one is here. Let's go. Hopefully this works. If not, I have technically already been doing it by being able to set fire. Meteorite? I'll leave it. Yeah, right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that felt good. Hey guys, the Xenovader. Let's hope it stays there if anybody wants it. Okay, next one. Yeah, that's fine. You're good. Next one. Oh, it's actually pretty close by. Yeah. Where am I going? Oh, wait. Wasn't it? There's two. Okay. Back there. Can you please pet your jet dragon for me? He's not my friend. I don't pet him. He's an admin. That would be irresponsible in the workplace, you know? Boom. Oh, I feel so powerful. I can't be petting my admins, you know? Except Joda, but me and Joda got an agreement. That sounds even weirder. Where is it? There it is. There it is. I'm like, if it's not treasure, then why is it? Reckon I can guess it? Well, I reckon I can guess it. Let me try some of it. Let me try some of it. No, never mind. Didn't know if it was going to be the same as the drop code. But it's not. Goodbye! Wait, I'm not collecting stuff. What am I doing? Okay, there's another one down. So many so close together as well. Alright, next one is over by my boy Chile. Right by that cave, okay. There. Beautiful work. Right, back down to our fast travel. So yeah, if you want to, if for some random reason you like to do this thing of putting a chest down in the middle of nowhere, for whatever reason, either put it right out of the way where no one's going to want to build a base, and put a sign on it with that it's your name. Simple. That way, at least if somebody wants it out of the way, they can just message. If it's left like these, especially just saying not treasure, like, we're going to get rid of it. It's going. Doesn't mean you can't do it. Just, and these ones as well, they've been here for so long, like, it's not like it's like a temporary thing, right? These have been tracked for, like, over a month now. And now there's 2 here. Now we... Okay, this is yours, right? Yashuin? This one's yours, right? Did you avoid placing stuff outside my base? Yeah, you really should. You really should. I think that one's Yashuin's. That's sure it works. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, don't mind putting chests. Like, you can put chests down. That's fine. Do what you want with them. It's just more so like these have been left here for ages like this. And we've had multiple meetings where we've asked people whose it is. And nobody's like said about them. So now they gotta go, you know. But is this one here yours? I'm pretty sure it is, right? Because that's your base there, right? So is that the one you were on about? This one's not. This one's been here for so long. Oh. What? Yeah, I knew they were muscles, but... We've been asking to come forward. Yeah. Okay, this one can't seem to be broken for some reason. Is there a base circle here? The one that says it's not treasure? Yeah, I know, yeah. Why could I get rid of the rest and not this one? Alright, well, we'll leave that one there. We'll get Muscle to come get rid of that one. They were indestructible because we had the mod on. I've removed the mod. That's why I was able to destroy those other ones. Right, I think this one should be gone. But yeah, I don't know why that one wouldn't go. But that's fine. I'll get Muscle to come get rid of them. But next time, if you want to leave a chest anywhere, put a sign with your name on. That way, if anybody needs it gone, they can just message. Otherwise, an admin will be visiting, and it will just go, and then you might lose resources. So to save yourself. Alright, I think there's one over there. The one I always remember, but where's this one I'm looking at? This way. This one might be gone. Yeah, that's a god tier chest. Yeah, this one I set fire to, and it was ticking 1 damage for like a week. And it finally went. Even when the server would restart, it would still sit there on fire. It just doesn't show the damage numbers. So that's fine, that one's gone. Okay, next one is over there. Where? I don't see it. Am I in the wrong bit? Oh, I'm in the wrong bit. Here, apparently. Is this one gone as well? I assume this one's gone. They're usually by the fast travel. Alright. I'm gonna assume that one's gone. Doesn't look like the wrong area was marked. Alright, cool. Another question, does that mean going forward we can have stone, wood, and ore mine? You can, yes, but you do still have 8 pals. So you still got to do what you can with those, as well as your breeders, your ranches, you know, so there is still going to be some kind of limitation, but yes, you can technically have as many of everything as you want. Except bases. Still be 1 base. 1 base per guild, 8 pals. Everything else, basically vanilla. Lagged so much on a server on a Jet Dragon. Oh, also, I've had a couple of people message to see if I happen to know what... Is he a sign then? No. If I happen to know what is in Pocket Pair's update that they have heard is in September. This is unconfirmed. I don't know why this is such a common thought, but there is no word of an update being in September. Just to let you know. I hope there is, but there is nothing confirmed. And also, even if there was, I don't get told what's in the updates. I can pretty much only talk to Pocket Pair about bug issues. That's about it. How long before we can finally venture through the tree, finding the truth? I wouldn't plan on doing that personally for a good few years yet. I wouldn't hold my breath on that one, that's for sure. Seamless hasn't even got its biomes yet. Right, where is this meant to be? Right here. Are some of them gone? This is like the most oh, there it is. This is such a random spot. Okay. What happened? Wait, I got an idea. Let me try something in a minute. For some reason, all of a sudden, that setting turned itself off. What's that about? Let's try this. I'm gonna try now. Huh? Wait, is your chest in the snow area? Why can't I get in? Hey, Timmy, my boy, how's it going? Good to see you, good sir, good to see you. Why can I not get in? Why you do this? There we go. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Gotcha. Not good. We've been alright, taking 6 hours to do an update. Jesus, how big's that update? Ah! Why you do this?
What? Hip. Hip.
Because for some reason it's updating my hard drive, not M2. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus! You gotta throw coal in that thing, huh? Okay, for some reason I can't. Wait. Wait. When's the last time Muscle was on? Did Muscle miss the reset?
Yep.
I haven't seen Muscle in a while. Is that why I can destroy his boxes and not Yashuan's. Because Yashuan's in a guild. Seen his base. Because guild would be PvP. I'm gonna take a little look. I don't know why I'm flying like this though. How's the base of starving? Do this the quicker way. The super jet dragon. Whoop. Base is still there. Is there a power box? The muscle's gone. Listen, oh no, no, there we go. So how come I can't destroy... How come I suddenly can't destroy certain boxes? What the hell happened? Come on, register. Register. Pull yourself out. Thank you. What? It worked for some and not the others. Unless he changed guild. So, well no, because this is... Yeah, so unless... So the other boxes... I don't know if it works that way. Oh, if it's... Oh, maybe, yeah. Would this... You said this was yours though, right? Is there a chance this is empty? Well, either way, if that's yours, you can sort that one. But please do sort that one, and that's the last one. So we just need Muscle to come and sort that one next to that fast travel. Yashuan to sort the one here. Yeah, appreciate you, Yashuan. Okay, cool. So as long as both of those get sorted, I'm going to reply to this one. Actually, I better do that when the server's back up. Cool. That's cool. That's the last two. That's the last two and we can get them sorted. So it's only for empty stuff. Okay. Right. That's cool. Let's move on. Random chests done. Alright. I think we might be about done. Yep. Okay. Right. So I need to hop on out. I need to shut the server down. Yeah, let's do that. Except I'm gonna have to create fake ones on my end a minute because I've already deleted mine. Let me do it and then we'll go through it together. I'll just create what yours looks like. Wiggly line. Okay. Alright, let me shut my game down. Right, so we're going to do this together. Okay, so you're going to head to your Steam, to your Palworld, and you're going to go to Palworld. Right click it, manage, browse local files. And this is what it will open up. Okay? It should look pretty much like this. And then you should see the folder called PAL. You're going to go into PAL. into content, into packs, and delete the squiggly line mods folder. Just delete the whole thing. Boom. Gone. That's all you need to do. Alright? I'll put a written version in the Discord. As simple as that. Let me know if anybody needs help with that. I'll go through it again. So browse local files on your Palworld. Into the folder called Pal. Into the folder called Content. Into Packs. And then there'd be squiggly line mods. Delete it. And then I also need to delete both of them. But okay. You won't need to delete those ones. That was my mistake from before. But yeah, into packs, and you should see squiggly line mods. It will look like this. It will look like that. Just delete the whole thing. You don't need any mods. And then you're done. Okay? Let me know if anybody needs help with that. Right, let me sort these settings out for the server. So we're going to be having a new password. What should we do? Use it in the folder, just mine. That's the only folder, Yeshua. You must have got rid of them before. Every time we've updated the mods folder, that's where it goes. So I don't know. If you want, you can send me screenshots, but basically, look. Check this out. I'm gonna basically put the mod pack back on how we've always done it, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is the mod pack we always get. This is the browse local files. So we would always go into here, Caz mod pack into there, grab the PAL folder, and we drag it over and drop it into the local files, right? So then when you go into PAL, content, packs, squiggly line mods, that's what it would look like. That's the process we've done every single update. So now we're simply getting rid of it. So that means if you have any of these in that squiggly line mods folder, then get rid of them. If not, then you never had our mod pack installed. But I don't know. I don't know because I don't know what mods you've done. But I can't help with that. You know, if you've been modding, then you should probably know how the kind of process that you did. If anybody else needs help though, let me know. Okay, I'm sorting these settings out real quick, and then we are going to be launching the server. Let me get my notes up, throw in a bit of background music while we sort it. Gotcha. Where did the, okay. Right, new password. We are then going... Change that. Right. Reset guild time is 730 hours. You just need to sign in once in 730 hours. Okay, change egg hatching time, There will be a new password, yes. And that's so that anybody with the mod pack installed cannot get in. Unless they've seen the post, well then they get told the new password kind of thing. Well, otherwise someone's going to be playing with all the restrictions and none of them will actually work. The hell's this hatching time one? How long was the huge? You know when we set the egg hatching time to 4 hours recently? What was that on huge when it was comfortable? Like an hour? Hour and a half? So that's, well, 3 hours what it was before. Okay. As soon as you can have as many incubators as you want, I'm upping it to 12. We can vote if you want to change it, but you can have as many incubators as you want. On it. Done it. All right. But you can, yeah, sure. You can now have as many incubators as you want. You can't have like fast times and as many incubators. Just go play solo. Can't have it all, bro. Come on now. And I did say the 4 hours that we set it to was because you could only have one incubator. Go put 50 incubators down. And it's not 12 because that's 12 with a huge egg uncomfortable. Just like it was 4. So you think a huge egg was 4 hours uncomfortable. So, and it drops down to like 3 hours, whatever it was. Hour and a half. Hey, Coffee. Okay, I think we're good. We can vote on changing it again, but we can't go down to like hour egg times with as many incubators as you want. We just can't do that. Like, that's just ridiculous. Okay. Alright, I think I'm done with that. Take a look at the mods again. Oh, I need to put that mod back in, don't I? That was close. The unbreakable. Put a suggestion for shorter then, but right now, if you've got as many incubators as you want, 12 hours for an uncomfortable huge egg. If you mean that comfortable, that's what, 10 hours? But you could do 50 eggs at once. Like, you gotta think, Pocket Power wants it to be 72 hours. So we have already knocked off 60 hours. Like, we're not just going to creative, you know? There's got to be some. We are a harder server. I think some people are maybe losing sight of the fact that we are a harder server than Palworld. I think 12 hours for us. You think it will never be 12 hours. Nobody leaves uncomfortable eggs. So if you're doing large eggs, that's probably about 8 hours. A large comfortable egg would probably be around about 6 hours, something like that. So a huge egg would be around about 8, 9, comfortable. 12 hours is huge, uncomfortable. So if you're using the electric incubator, that 12 hours doesn't exist to you. As long as the sleep meter? What's the sleep meter? I mean, I do, but I don't care about eggs. Still can hatch more a day compared to before? Absolutely. You think that's like once a day, all your eggs are gonna hatch? So if you put 50 incubators in, you're gonna get 50 eggs a day. Like... Oh, yeah, it should now be fixed. There should be no bugs that are outside of Pocket Pair's bugs now. You can finally have both the ranch and breeder up at once, huh? You can indeed, yeah. There's no restrictions in recipes whatsoever. Build as many of everything as you want, but you still got 8 pals. And you still got 1 base. Other than that, go crazy. Okay. Right, so now I need to write out the announcement real quick. Let me do one thing at a time, because my brain's getting fried right now. Okay. Are the Vixies in the ranch? Oh no, you're good now. You're good now. Technically, and you can blame us admins for this, you could have used Vixies in a ranch since we moved to GPortal. It was only crashing the old server. I completely forgot we made it a raw. You can blame the admins for that. And by admins, I mean me. But it is true. It was only crashing the old company's server. Okay. How to join server. Hey, that's not as bad as when I left it on ×5 damage and didn't tell anybody. Maybe next update we'll have rockets to blast the moon. Bro, we can't even get triangle floors, like, or walls. Okay. Once accepted. Boom, boom, boom. Done it. How to update mod pack. Delete. Right, update server settings. I mean, it's a bit pointless me actually doing this because it's all going to go in the wiki. Okay. Meteorite time is set to 180. Done, 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 and done. Okay. Let's server settings updated. Do that after, do that after. Rolls after, boom, 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 boom. Okay. It might pique your interest in name Orbound. When it should drop in October as a mining, crafting, automation game, you also get to use dynamite. Sick. I'll take a look. Right, announcements. Here we go. Huge. We have officially updated the server to no longer need mod packs. Please follow the... I wonder if there's a mod for the world is lava challenge. Will anything survive? I think you're putting a bit too much hope into mod developers, bro. Please follow the following steps to remove all mods. Remove all Caz mods. I'll put that. Head to Steam. Find Palworld. Head to Steam and find Palworld. Right click. Oh, I gotta do it at the same time. I'm too dumb. Right click. Manage. Yeah. Right click. Manage. Manage. Browse local files. Go into folder named OW. Go into folder named content. Boom. Okay. This means we are removing the recipe cap or the recipe changes to all builds. So what we're going to do about the shops and everything, since everybody has access to it for now. Well, everybody still has 8 pals. So they will be needed less for our current players. But right now, our current players, I mean, no offense to everybody in the server, but they're not the only focus, right? We've got to think about new players coming in, giving them shortcuts to things like bullets. Also, when it comes to things like breeding, too many people want it to be breeders and could cap the market too much. So there will still be benefits to being a breeder, but there'll be less of a cap on the market as there will be for most things. But for example, people have already maxed Palworld so many times, or like so much on their mains and stuff, but things like crafting to them is just not interesting. So, for example, for me, I'd much rather buy from you guys than bother setting up full like automations and farms and stuff. So it's kind of the way we're going to look at it. So player-run businesses might be needed slightly less, but still needed. Which means we are removing the recipe. The recipe changes to all builds. The following items can be discarded. Following items can be discarded. What is it? Dung. Huge dung. Flint. Buckets of water. Wait. Anything named untext. Dung, huge dung, flint, buckets of water. Animal skin. These would have been used to build. Yeah. Build things like your incubators. So feel free to. Actually, people just know. Get rid of them. Only I won't buy them back for dog coins. Hey, you're lucky, because if we had gone a little bit further, we would have been selling things like animal skin and stuff. So, and they would have cost like 200k dog coins. So, good job we didn't go down that road. We'd have had to do refunds for days. But no, admins have no use for them either, so. Okay. Is that done? Boom, boom, boom. Other changes. Okay, I'll put that as a separate post. Okay, so huge server update. We've officially updated the server to no longer need mod packs. Please follow the following steps to remove all Caz mods. Head to Steam, find Palworld, right-click, manage, browse local files, go into folder name Pal, go into folder name content, go into folder called packs, delete folder name, squiggly line mods. This means we are removing the recipe changes to all builds. The following items can be discarded. Anything named untext. Dung, huge dung, flint, bucket of water, animal skin. Thank you for your patience and for your help with ensuring you have updated mod packs. But it's better for everyone if we don't use them. Boom. And post. Okay, and then we go server info, delete the mod pack, get rid of this. Boom. And there's the new password. Okay. Update Palworld with a password on it. Now I gotta do a couple more changes, but I won't be doing that yet. I'll be doing that after the stream. So let's go ahead. Get breeding going. We'll have a plan. We will need to plan a place to have raids. Yeah, the raids are in the works. But it's kind of hard when guilds share one base, so we gotta plan that. But yeah, definitely. The hell my server settings go? There they are. Okay, just double check the server settings real quick. Ensure it's all back. 180 on meteors. Boom, boom, boom. Gravy, gravy, gravy. Gravy in the navy, baby. Max spaces 1. Boom. Okay. And the server is a go. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, you should be all good to head back into the server. Please feed back anything you have at all as soon as possible. Over the next like couple of days, I'm going to be dropping the world moderator, well, the server moderator application. We're also going to be changing a whole bunch of stuff in the CazGang in general. Yeah, new password. I'm going to be doing a totally different schedule over the next week. I'm going to be having a lot of changes with a lot of stuff. So I am going to be on Palworld to finish the builds I got to do, but then I'm going to be starting some new content series and stuff. So I'm going to be a little bit more absent, but I will be on. I'll still come on pretty much every day. And then I think we're going to go just straight to weekly changes. So we build up as many changes throughout the week instead of doing maintenance throughout the week, unless there's some sort of bug, which now there shouldn't be because there's no mods out. Like, you guys don't have any mods now. And yeah, so I think we're pretty much good to go. I am going to be making a lot of changes to the Caz team and stuff as well. So a lot of fun stuff coming, but we've been on our grind. Now, another thing you might want to do is if you are having problems loading into the server, if you now delete that mod pack and now do your fresh install of the game, hopefully that should help, because now we're not confusing any files. I know there's still a bug from Pocket Pair's end, but it might help, you know, just in case. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I think we're good in the hood. So yeah, feedback, anything you want, let me know as soon as possible if there's any bugs or anything. There shouldn't be, but you know, it all relies on you guys letting me know. What's the XP is? I'm getting close to having all 12 out of 12, but the raid bosses is only need Spina Xenoguard to go. The XP is at 0.3, I believe. We put it at 0.3, right? Yeah, the XP hasn't changed. We put it up to 0.3. But remember what I said, as long as you only have the raids left, then that's fine. That is all good. Cool. When the game works, I want to build. Yeah, facts, Joda. Facts. Cool. Yeah, this is probably going to be one of our busiest weeks that we're going into now. I've got a lot of stuff planned, including I'm going to be, I don't know if I guess if I don't say whose it is, but I'm actually going to be on a podcast. I'm going to be spoke to on a podcast about my content creation and stuff. So that should be fun. And we're going to be starting a new game series this week, maybe 2 games. We've already 100%ed Squirrel with a Gun. That's what I see in the announcement. Yeah, the one that sends you to server info. The password in there is the new password, yeah. Yeah. What else we got? We got yeah, we just got a whole bunch of stuff going on this week. New streaming schedules, some changes happening to a lot of stuff in terms of like some of the people that I kind of work closely with, things like that. You know, kind of videos going out, everything. So I'm also going to be working on a project with a game that is about to release their alpha, so we're going to do a playthrough of that as well. And I want to do something with GPortal soon, so that should be fun. But anything you need help with for the busy week? I actually don't know. If I think of anything, I mean, other than in server stuff, I don't think so, but I will absolutely let you know. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's just gonna be cool. It's just gonna be a good week. I need to, honestly, I've just done nothing but the Palworld server for like a month now. And I don't mind that, but I physically can't do that. Like, I can't just spend my life bug fixing and stuff. That's another reason why we just decided to get rid of the mod pack, because, you know, Rain's got his personal life and stuff, and it's kind of tough, like, with certain bugs, only having one person who's able to go and fix certain things. So we just realized, for the sake of like, oh, you know, now our server doesn't crash and stuff as well. Certain limitations that we put in place before doesn't actually need to be there. And also, like, you know, the server is great and I love building it. It's all so much fun. I love playing it with you guys. But it doesn't actually really do anything for me in terms of like my YouTube and my job and stuff like that. So, you know, we've got a lot of other stuff to be getting on with, and yeah, so we got a busy week. Getting some videos out, all that sort of stuff. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I need to hit that 15k subs. I got such big plans for 15k subs. So we need to get the grind on. You know, the server right now is pretty much just for like our little small circle while we're building it. Then we're gonna start obviously pushing it out. But yeah, we got to get on with some other stuff. I got to get through the backlog of games. There is this very certain game that I, which you could probably guess, but there's a very certain game that I am almost desperate to get back on. So yeah, you know, Gotta be done. Gotta be done. But 15k subs is our next goal, and I'm preparing for that 24-hour stream. I'm doing a 24-hour stream at 15k subs, and it is going to be the craziest stream I've ever done. So I gotta start pushing. I gotta start promoting. We gotta get there. Subnautica is coming soon. Craftopia is also probably going to be one that I'll do alongside another game. Subnautica will come soon. Maybe I'll either do that before 15k or maybe on 15k. I'm not a World of Warcraft fan. No, so, but Craftopia I'm definitely going to be playing. I've actually been playing it off stream quite a bit. I'm definitely going to be doing that, but I have also maxed everything, so if I do a new playthrough, it'll probably be like speed runs and stuff. But yeah, just, you know, just going through some of the backlog, doing some open lobby stuff, getting a group for good games, all that sort of stuff. But we've got to start pushing. So the server will always be a project I will focus on. I will be building the server non-stop, like it's kind of what I'll do. But it has to come, like, that's why if we just did changes once a week, we built up all the feedback throughout the week, got to the Sunday, did the Sunday meeting, implemented those changes, did voting. We just did that like once a week, then it's so much easier for me to do both, right? Plus, I don't want to spend all my life bug fixing Palworld. Like, I just don't. So, you know, content comes first. 15k subs. We gotta get it. We gotta get it. And then we got a whole bunch of stuff happening after that. So if anything, a lot of stuff's on pause until we hit the 15k. So yeah. But that is it from me, chat. Thank you all so much for coming by and helping test this stuff. Please feedback anything and everything to do with the server. We do have a feedback form if you want to give any information on how you feel about the server and everything else. And I'm done. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll let you know what time I'm streaming tomorrow, but I'm thinking it will be an early one tomorrow. I'm off to the cinema tomorrow night, so being late to do any of it. But yeah, I appreciate you all. I'll catch you all tomorrow. I'll still be active in the Discord tonight anyway, and I'll be making changes in the Discord as well. But much love, everybody. Please do drop a like on the way out if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.